Hello everybody and welcome back to Rate E for Entertainment. Today's video is going to be my review of Maze Runner: The Death Cure. I've been waiting a really long time for this movie. As you can see, I'm a pretty big fan. When I first saw the first movie, I just got so into that world that I wanted to, learn more about it, and I got more into the books that way. That's how I do with a lot of, franchises like this. For example, Harry Potter, I watched the movies first and then read all the books because I was so interested. And that's kind of what happened here. And as the first two movies go, I'm a pretty big fan of this series so far. I think that it's better than a lot of most, like better than Hunger Games and Divergent, like the young adult kind of novels and stuff like that. I think it's one of the better ones that's, stays consistently good throughout. And I love the first movie and I love the second movie. It's definitely got its flaws, with, the whole young adult kind of mystery element that's just kind of, there to be there. And, the whole... Really, what's great about these movies is the cast and, their camaraderie together as, they progress through these situations in these films. And that's what really, and the action scenes are just amazing in the movies. That's what really keeps me coming back, is those characters. And Dylan O'Brien is one of my favorite actors of all time. I watched him in Teen Wolf, I watch him in anything he's in, so. Going into this movie, I was very excited. I was waiting for this movie for such a long time. I heard about the accident with Dylan O'Brien when he got run over doing a stunt, and that was devastating. And just for him to come back and finish the movie just shows how good of an actor he really is. So it's finally out. I saw it on Saturday, and I absolutely love this movie. It's definitely got some flaws. I do think it's a tad too long. It's a really good... Here's how I do my reviews. I'm going to start off with a non-spoiler review and then kind of delve into spoilers later in the video. So just for my non-spoiler review real quick, it's a very well made, good action movie, with really good performances, good action, thrilling scenes, and great emotion. I love the emotion in this movie. So if you like the first two movies, you're definitely going to like this one. And if you're just up for a cool action movie in January and February, definitely go out and see this movie. And it finishes, this trilogy really well. I really like the ending. So, if you guys really are looking for a movie to go out and see this weekend or, throughout the week, I would definitely recommend this one. So now that was my non-spoiler review, so we're going to get into spoilers and stuff like that right now. And just to start off, I'm going to give my flaws right now. We get thrown into the movie amazingly with this great opening action scene, the one in the trailer where they're in the cars in the desert on the train they're trying to get Mino back. He was captured by Wicked at the end of the second movie. And they're trying to get him back in this amazing action scene, and just the beginning of the movie starts out so well. I loved it, but then after the great big opening action scene, it just kind of slows down a bit and takes its time. I feel like that portion of the movie was just a little bit longer than I would have liked. But once they start infiltrating the city and stuff like that, it definitely picks back up for me, and I was into it. It was just that small little portion towards the beginning of the movie that really just kind of felt a little off and just a little long. So I'm going to delve into more spoilers right now. Just to start off, Gally is alive. He was, from the first movie, we all thought he was dead. A spear was thrown into his chest. But he was picked up by, kind of this resistance against Wicked, the people outside of the walls of the last city, and they pick him up. As for that part of the movie, the reveal wasn't humongous because I had seen that he was a part of the cast for this movie, but it was definitely cool to see him back and see him You know, Will Poulter was really good in the first one, and he's really good in this one, kind of, you know, playing very different from what the first one was. He's kind of a good guy in this one, trying to help them out and just beat Wicked. So it was really cool seeing him back. And like I said, once they try and infiltrate the city, they eventually get Teresa to help them out. It was just amazing, non-stop action throughout. When they're infiltrating, you know, when Thomas and Newt are infiltrating, and they come up with these really great plans. And when they're infiltrating, it was just such a fun scene and fun, you know, atmosphere for them to be in that city. You know, it felt very Blade Runner-esque. The whole city, it was amazing. So once that sort of happens, and you know, it just keeps going with the action. The Resistance eventually breaks down the walls and gets into the last city. You know, we have just all this stuff going on. Eventually, we learn that Newt is not immune, and he's probably gonna die. Which I knew because I read the book. And just that, like I said, the emotion really comes out when he's kind of, you know, going through, and then towards the end of the movie when he's, you know, kind of dying, and that whole scene with him and Thomas was just so emotional. I absolutely loved it. Those actors brought it. I loved it. As for the villains, Ava Page and Jansen, this movie you kind of start to sympathize with Ava Page. You know, you kind of see that she's not really a bad person. She's just trying to find a cure, and I really enjoyed how they portrayed her in this movie compared to the other two. And then Jansen, he was just a bad guy. He just wanted to live. He just wanted to get the cure, and just, you know, he was just the run of the mill bad guy. But a really fun action scene with him and Thomas towards the end. But like I said, the villains were just give or take for me. I really liked how they did Ava Page. All the death scenes were very surprising, but I felt like were very well done. When Teresa, you know, when they're on the roof, that was just such an emotional scene. Like I said, I did not expect the emotion to be this high, and the actors just brought it. It was just amazingly well done. The action scenes were well done. The emotion was well done. Everything about this movie was well done. You know, some story aspects were kind of off. You know, just, you know, with finding the cure, and how Thomas was the one who has the blood that, you know, can create the cure and everything like that. But like I said, it's the characters that really make this franchise really, really good. And that's why I love it so much. And all the actors bring it, like I said. I absolutely love this movie. I had a blast with it. Just a little too long. I'm excited to get the Blu-ray and everything like that. And I can't believe it's over already. I just love this movie. So on my scale, I have very bad, okay, good, and great. I am going to give Maze Runner: The Death Cure a great. I really love this movie. Great action movie. Definitely because I'm a fan of the franchise now. It definitely influenced me a lot. But like I said, if you enjoy the first one and the second one, you're going to enjoy this movie. And if you're looking for a fun action, you know, franchise, you know, I would definitely recommend these movies. It's just a very well done movie. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like and share the video if you did. You can follow me on Instagram at rated_E_4_entertainment, and on Twitter at rated_E1. I'm going to have more videos coming out soon. I have my Cloverfield Paradox movie review coming out very soon. And a whole video breaking down a bunch of trailers that we got during the Super Bowl. So be on the lookout for those. And The Flash we have tomorrow night, so be on the lookout for more videos coming soon. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.